Greetings YouTube, Cross-Train here, coming to you from World of Tanks. Once again, today I am bringing you a battle in my AMX 5100, the auto-loading French Tier 8 heavy tank. Today I'm joined by my good friends Henry Blake and Opina in my platoon. Also in this battle we picked up Sergeant King Gunner and Sergeant King Commander from MIT, seeing as myself and Henry were formerly part of the Minion Consortium. It was good to see them in our battle with us. So we exchanged some pleasantries and some greetings here at the beginning. As we take off, we find ourselves top tier, so we're taking off for, I am anyways, for the AB-12 corner in the northwest. With this tank, seeing as I don't have any armor, I'm going to take up a position here on the what is generally considered a medium kind of position, typically speaking. And knowing that I've got a nice reload, I'll be loaded by the time I get to the top of the hill. And the hope is here, of course, that you will find some of their heavies running across the A2, particularly this gap right in here, and get some shots into their side. So I'm going to set up right here with that express intent. Keep myself safe from the arty. They do have an S-51 out there, and then do my best to keep myself from the line. I'm going to show you right here, over here, where their mediums are. You can see right now, here we go, there are some heavies that are making their way across. I get 2 shots into that Tiger 1. So that's nice to take almost 600 damage out of. Now I backed off on this Tiger 2. I didn't want to take a shot from him, but I could have stayed up there and got one in him. I do manage to land on this IS-6. Again, this is a great position to just steal some cheeky damage from the heavies, which so oftentimes cut across that opening. So it gives you a chance to do just that. I've still got 3 shells, so since I have a 45-second reload, and I'm confident that there's going to be some more opportunities here. Although at a certain time in a battle, when you take up these positions, you can take the same positions on the other side as well. If you're up in this ridge and then the team that spawns on this side cuts across this gap, you can get the same kinds of shots. So these are spaces that I'd like to go. Now I got a T-29 that comes up, and he stops. He puts one shot at me. I bounce a shot off his front hull. Track him with my second one. Finish him off with my third after the 34-100 also put a shot into him. So, first clip, with the exception of that bounce off, somehow bouncing off the top of the hull of the T-29. Other than that, the other 5 shots clipped. I can do nothing to help this KR because I'm still 25 seconds from reloading. So what I did decide, since I'm close enough now, I'm going to go down and I'm going to ram him right here because this tank is heavy. But then my 3400 gets in my way. And instead of ramming him for a bunch of damage, I just did a real quick turn. So at this point, we've taken pretty good command of this corner. So I'm going to swing around right here, which is, again, another good place to go. A derp a shot here. Shoot the ground. Ground will never be the same. Did manage to get my second shot into him, and then at this point, decide I'm going to go over the hill, pick him up. Now here is where any autoloader, I got 3 shells left. I'm seeing what's going on. I got a 25-2, I got an IS-3 here. This is a decent player in the IS-3, so he gets another shot. I know I can finish him. So there's 1 shot, and I know I can't kill this guy unless I ammo rack him. And I know I'm going to take a shot, but I can afford it. So I'm going to go dump my last 2 shells in here. You can see he's getting surrounded by a bunch of my teammates, but I just do a little loop-de-loop around the hill. Put 2 shots into him. Again, take 601 hit points out of him in those 2 shots. Cost me 2 shots, but I had the hit points to spare. So I went ahead and did that to help take 2 guns out of the game. So that's really where an autoloader just comes in handy, right there. Just being patient enough to wait and sweep in. If you do it well, you can take a couple guns out of the if they're low hit points, you can take a couple guns out real quick. So that's one of the beauties of an autoloader. Obviously, the autoloaders take some work and practice to play well, because it is a different kind of game. You got 6 shells in the case of the 50-100 that come out relatively quickly, but then you got to wait 45-50 seconds for your clip to reload. So right now I come over here to hope to get some shots in this SU-152. Obviously he's behind the ridge, and then I see the Type 59 over there take a shot, fully aimed, and I bounced. Fortunately, Henry Blake picked me up in his T-28 well back there behind me, and I decided to come down this hill and go get behind this SU-152. He's a low hit point guy, so I'm going to get behind him. I still expect him to be right on my right as I come over this hill, but instead he was climbing this hill. Of course, made light work of him. Henry put a shot into him as well. You saw he put a 351 shot. So it's all over, but the singing now. Picked up 4 kills. Henry has 3, and all we're doing now is hunting for Artie. So this is about over, and it's going to be pretty anticlimactic. This is a good game in the 50-100, 5100. At least it is for me. And suspecting that this Artie's going to be up over here. We're chugging up this hill, aren't we? But anyways, we've pretty much cleared the rest of it. Sergeant King Gunner is on the cap, which is a great thing to do, especially with Artie, because again, he's you draw him out. He's either going to come out or he's going to lose, one or the other. So I'm doing a sweep, and I light him behind me. So there he is, hiding on the back side of that rock. I can't get a shot here, so I am going to see how to get at him. So I thought, okay, maybe I can come over here. Artie takes a crack at him, but he's facing right my direction, and I do not want to take a Artie shell to the face. So I'm going to keep him lit. I'm going to keep his attention to my side. I'm looking to see if maybe I can sneak a shot in there, but I didn't feel comfortable with this. But I also, you see my minimap, the SU-152 is coming in. So if I keep his attention over here, he knows I'm here. You see Gunner on the cap says, "Hey, I'll get off cap if you can get him killed." But meanwhile, there goes the SU-152 with a ram and a very unnecessary ammo rack. But the SU-51 climbs down the hill after that, and that is that. So that was a nice convincing win. It was a nice game at 3,500 plus damage for me. Between Henry Blake and myself, we picked up 7 kills between us. Opie, I'm not sure exactly what he did, but I know he was guarding our base for the most of it, and came across the hill towards the end. So let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. So let's see, go back to the front page. You can see that this was a pretty nice battle for me. Did pick up a high caliber, and so that's very, very nice. It was a first class badge, a couple little ribbons as well, lots of damages, lots of stuff done with damage here. So that was very nice. You can see 3525 in terms of damage put out. 4 kills, 1114 base XP. You can see Henry was second in damages done, which is something in that tank. T-28's not a speedy tank, but he was able to, the battle developed just slowly enough so he could keep his gun in the game, which is extremely good. So So that was a nice bit of damage. We had our what the heck is this tank? Whatever tank that is, I don't even know. But anyways, did a nice bit of damage to it, 2069, and so that was nice. I took 15 shots, 14 hits, 12 pens, again to accumulate that 35-25. I did take 3 shots, all pens, which is not surprising because these are soft as butter, but nonetheless, it was nice to do, to only take 3 shots. Again, a little net profit. This is a ×5, so it was nice to pick up about 8,500 XP for ×5. And so that is your 50 hundo. I just was looking earlier, and I have not had a 50 hundo replay on my channel. So I really enjoy the tank, in fact, all of the autoloaders. And as I've played them more and more, figuring out how to play them a little bit, and I do find it extremely enjoyable. I love to be able to sweep in on 2 or 3 low health tanks and take them out in quick, rapid succession, with especially like this tank has a 6 shell autoloader. So that's nice, but it does take some getting used to that kind of pacing in a battle. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment. I will respond to your comments as I do to all comments on all of my videos. Until next time, this is Crosstrain coming to you from World of Tanks. Peace.